A failure is not always a mistake. It may simply be the best one can do under the circumstances. The real mistake is to stop trying. A person who has been punished is not thereby simply less inclined to behave in a given way. At best, he learns how to avoid punishment. Behavior is determined by its consequences. The major difference between rats and people is that rats learn from experience. Give me a child, and I'll shape him into anything. Education is what survives when what has been learned has been forgotten. We are only just beginning to understand the power of love, because we are just beginning to understand the weakness of force and aggression. It is not a question of starting. The start has been made. It's a question of what's to be done from now on. We should not teach great books. We should teach a love of reading. Knowing the contents of a few works of literature is a trivial achievement. But being inclined to go on reading is a great achievement. I did not direct my life. I didn't design it. I never made decisions. Things always came up and made them for me. That's what life is. Do not intervene between a person and the consequences of their own behavior. Indeed, one of the ultimate advantages of an education is simply coming to the end of it. Science is a willingness to accept facts, even when they are opposed to wishes. An important fact about verbal behavior is that speaker and listener may reside within the same skin. Chaos breeds geniuses. If freedom is a requisite for human happiness, then all that's necessary is to provide the illusion of freedom. Was putting a man on the moon actually easier than improving education in our public schools? 2,500 years ago, it might have been said that man understood himself as well as any other part of the world. Today, he is the thing he understands least. Some of us learn control more or less by accident. The rest of us go all our lives not even understanding how it is possible, and blaming our failure on being born the wrong way. Old age is rather like another country. You will enjoy it more if you have prepared yourself before you go. Society attacks early when the individual is helpless. It is a mistake to suppose that the whole issue is how to free man. The issue is to improve the way in which he is controlled. The one fact that I would cry for every housestop is this: the good life is waiting for us, here and now. Men build society, and society builds men. A piece of music is an experience to be taken by itself. Those who have had anything useful to say have said it far too often, and those who have had nothing to say have been no more reticent. The mob rushes in where individuals fear to tread. We do not choose survival as a value. It chooses us. If the world is to save any part of its resources for the future, it must reduce not only consumption, but the number of consumers. Something doing every minute may be a gesture of despair, or the height of a battle against boredom.